Hey guys, it's Cam from Victory, and today we're installing this rear window MOLLE panel on a GX460. Alright, when you open your package, you're going to have a panel, 3 brackets, and your bolt pack. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5/32 Allen head, a flat blade screwdriver, and a 10mm socket or wrench. Alright, we're going to start by removing this cargo net hook. It just twists and pulls out. Alright, now we're going to remove this seatbelt clip. Use your flat blade screwdriver, get it underneath the front here, and there's a little tab. You can press in and it just pops out and then slides forward. Now these two things are going to be reused on the panel, so save them for later. Now there's a Phillips head screw in there. Go ahead and remove that. Alright, now we're going to pop this panel out, and there's a little notch at the bottom that you can fit your screwdriver in, and that just pops out. Now there's another Phillips head screw in here, and you can go ahead and remove that one also. Now we're going to loosely install this front bracket with the longer bolt in your bolt pack, a spacer, and this C-shaped bracket. Go ahead and get started most of the way and just leave it a little bit loose. Now we're going to remove this handle. You just squeeze on the outside here and this pulls to the side. And there's a 10mm bolt here. We're going to remove that. So our panel will bolt behind this. Alright, now we're going to install the front and top brackets onto the panel before we put it up there, using the small button head bolts and a flange nut. Just one in this rear bracket and then 2 in the top bracket. Alright, this top bracket will go behind the panel, and it's going to use 2 button head bolts and flange nuts. Get them started, but leave them loose until we get the panel in place. Alright, we're going to start by hanging the panel with this top bracket, and we're going to reuse the screw from the back hole there with the cargo net hook, because that screw is a little bit longer. So go ahead and get that started and leave it a little bit loose. Alright, now we're going to attach this bracket, but make sure your seat belt is on the other side. And then we're going to use another spacer and one of the longer button head bolts. And then go ahead and get that one started. Alright, now we're going to attach this last front bracket here. But first we're going to tighten that C-shaped bracket. And you can just put your Allen wrench through the panel to tighten it. And once that bracket's tight, you can go ahead and put a button head bolt through and start the flange nut on the back. Alright, now that we have all the bolts started, we can go ahead and tighten them down. I'm going to start back here and get this panel where I want it, so this bracket is straight, and then tighten that down. And go ahead and tighten down this back mounting location. Then go ahead and tighten this top screw here. And then pop that back in place. Then we're going to tighten these 2 up. And these have flange nuts on the back side, so you shouldn't need a wrench on the back of that to tighten them. Then go ahead and tighten up the front. Now you can relocate the cargo net clip to the panel, and it'll just pop in. Okay, and then we can install the seat belt clip into the panel, and it'll slide towards the front and then snap in, just like that. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 269-459-8447, or shoot us an email, info@victory4x4.com.